All right, guys, it's time to do a little update. We are making miracles over here together. And it is such an honor. To give a little fill in for those of you who haven't seen my first video, I was rear-ended in somebody else's car a little over a week ago. And I'm always talking about how we can always find the best possible outcome of any situation, and that the universe is always conspiring in our favor. So, because I practice what I preach, because I don't recommend anything that I haven't lived or am currently living, as I'm driving home, thinking about how I'm going to have to tell somebody that their car that's old, that's not going to get much back from the insurance, even though it was the other person's fault, that their car is totaled. My other thought was, what is the best possible outcome here? What is the universe conspiring to do in his favor? And what I realized was, what I came up with was that the best possible outcome, considering the situation and who he is, which I want to do a little bit of that with this video, tell you guys a little bit more about him. The best possible outcome, what I realized, was not just helping him get another car, but helping him get his first ever brand new car. Because to say that he hasn't had the best life, like I've said before, is kind of an understatement, to be fair. And yet he always perseveres. And he's always working his way through. So I said to myself, how can I make this happen? And we're making it happen, which is why part of this update is going to be some thank yous of people who've donated. It is such an honor to be a part of this. It truly is. Because part of the reason why I came up with this idea in the first place was because I had seen all of these fake videos on Facebook, which I used to like watching videos on Facebook. Now I don't really use it at all. And that was because I would see the same three people come up with all of these different scenarios of surprises that obviously weren't surprises, because the same three people couldn't possibly be in all of these situations. It's just not possible. And I kept thinking to myself, we don't need fake surprises, because there's real miracles that happen in the real world. And so I wanted to put my money where my mouth is and show people that we can find ourselves at the best possible outcome, that the universe is conspiring in our favor, and that human beings truly are amazing, generous, light beings. And I have only been proven true over this couple of days that I've only been proven true. Is that right? It's only been proven true to me. What I believed is true over this couple of days that I've been doing this. I thought to myself, 2,000 people at $5 a piece. That's not a whole lot considering the whole of the internet. And most people have given over $5. And every time I see any donation, no matter what it is, or any share of my videos, touched is an understatement. I'm trying to keep myself from crying. It's just so amazing. So amazing. Especially because, like I said, who this person is, if there's anybody who deserves their first ever new car, it's him. the loss that he's experienced in his life. Just to even touch on a little bit of it, multiple house fires as a kid, causing him to move around to various different places. His dad committed suicide when he was a very young teenager. And yet he always perseveres. He took care of his grandparents as they got old and passed away. Now he works for an after-school program that gets the kids out and in the fresh air to exercise and play, as well as teaching guitar lessons to kids. So that was another reason why I thought to myself, what is this best possible solution? And finding myself at the solution of his first ever new car, because public transportation isn't an option for him. The amount of gear that he carries around, that he has to drive around for work, for the after-school program, for the guitar lessons, public transportation isn't an option. So here we find ourselves. And I keep saying we because I couldn't do it without you guys. I donate. As I said, I don't ask anybody to do anything I'm not doing myself, so I'm donating. One of the ways I'm donating is any Patreon subscriptions that I get in the next 2 weeks, whether it be renewals or new subscriptions. All of that is going to go to this cause, along with any other way that I can donate. And all of the donations that have come in and all of the shares, like I said, it just touched is an understatement. So I want to do these thank yous. And I'm only going to do first names this time because I don't want to mess up anybody's last name. And you know who you are. And the thank you is for you. So, in order, I want to thank Tanya, Alec, Diana, Jess, Andre, Gypsy, Amanda, Kylie, Bruce, Brittany, Santee, Marnie, Maggie, Bridget, Chantil, and Misty. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who shared, because like I said, I can't do this without you. Thank you to everybody who is going to donate. Thank you to everybody who is going to share. I know we can do this. I know we can do this because we are doing it. It's really happening. It's truly overwhelming, the responses I've gotten back from this. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. All right. Before I start crying, I think that's where we'll leave it. I'm going to leave the links in the description wherever this video is posted, whether that be on YouTube, they'll be below, and you might have to click on the title there, and if it's on Instagram, it'll be above. Tap on the title there. May the energy you serve you well, and let's keep making our way through, because I know we can. How do I know we can? Because we are.